welcome back to my channel. On today's video I'm gonna make Ashta. It's a Mediterranean milk pudding. It's used for so many different desserts. It's very delicious and so easy to make. As usual, all the ingredients and the measurements will be listed down below the video in the description box. Don't forget to follow me on social media and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And now, let's start. So to make this recipe, we're gonna do it in two different stages. For the first one, I'm gonna need a colander, some whole milk, and some white vinegar. That's for the first stage. Now for the second one, I'm gonna need some whole milk, cornstarch, some sugar, and some orange blossom water and some rose water. Or you can use vanilla extract for flavoring. So I have here the whole milk. It's in medium to high heat. I'm just gonna wait for the milk to be hot. I don't want it to be boiling. Now at this point I'm gonna add the white vinegar, and you can substitute the white vinegar with some lemon juice. And as soon as you put the vinegar, you will notice that the milk will start to separate. You'll have the curds and the whey. So you want to continue stirring just like that until the whey looks transparent to you. And we want to use the curds here. So you just want to continue to stir just like that until the liquid starts to look transparent. As you can see here, we are in this stage. So I'm gonna start to remove the curds and put it in a strainer or in a colander. Make sure to remove all the curds because we will be needing that. And when I put them in the colander, that will get rid of extra liquid. So that's looking perfect. Make sure to remove all the curds. Now when you're done, set it aside and let's move on to the second stage. As I mentioned earlier, I'm gonna need cornstarch, sugar, milk, and some flavoring, rose water and orange blossom water. I'm gonna start by mixing the cornstarch and the sugar with the milk. The milk here must be cold, otherwise the cornstarch won't mix properly with the milk. So make sure to whisk it very well, just like that, until everything's well dissolved in the milk. So that's looking good. Now let's move on to the stove top. I put the pot on medium heat, and you should be continuously stirring the mixture. Otherwise, the cornstarch will stick and sink to the bottom of the pot. So you're gonna continue mixing until the mixture starts to thicken, as you can see here. It should be nice and thick and smooth, just like that. Now at this point, I'm gonna add the flavoring. I added some orange blossom water and some rose water. Now if you don't have that on hand, you can use some vanilla extract. That would do the job. Now after adding the flavoring, I'm going to continue to mix until everything is well combined. So that's looking perfect. It's nice and smooth and thick. Now I placed it in a bowl. And then I'm going to add the curds. That's been sitting aside. So I'm going to add that in. Now at this point you want to mix very well until everything is well combined. Now you can leave it like that. It's not very smooth, but you can leave it like that and use it as is. But if you want it to be smoother than that, you can blend it using your blender. So I personally prefer it to be smoother than that. So as you can see, I'm blending the whole thing until I have a smooth mixture, until I have the consistency that I like, just like that. So that's looking perfect. As you can see, it's nice and smooth. That's what I like. Now I'm gonna put it in a bowl and I'm gonna put it in the fridge. But before that, of course, I'm gonna wrap it in a cling film and make sure that the cling film touch the surface of the ashta so that it doesn't form a layer on top, just like that. And then I'm gonna place it in the fridge until it cools completely and it's ready to be used. And after I get it out of the fridge, of course, it thickens more. As you can see here, it's thick, but you can use it now as it is, like that. Or you can blend it once again until it's smooth, which I'm gonna do now because I like it like nice and smooth. So I'm gonna blend it until it's smooth again and soft, and you can like scoop it with a spoon. So after you get to the right consistency, it's ready to be used. You can use it in so many different desserts. You can use it in atayef, in aisha saraya, in kunafa, or you can eat it just like that. You can serve it in a small bowl with some nuts on top and some honey or some simple syrup. It's really good, and it was really easy to make. It didn't take so much effort to make, and it's so good and delicious. So that was it for today's video. I really hope that you enjoyed the recipe and you liked the video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, watch my other videos, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Bye!